Hey guys, so one more Christianity video before I go back to regular singing stuff and whatnot. And of course, these will continue, but with the regular content and voice impersonations as well. Um, I want to talk about boredom and why it's more to be seen as a gift from God than it is a curse of the moment. So, for those of you who don't know me very well, I suffer from anxiety, stress. It's mostly because I have a lot of few insecurities here and there, but it's mostly just I have ADHD, so I can't stop myself from thinking, so I overthink. I have an overthinking problem, and that causes stress, anxiety, and other sorts of things. And I'll go to classes with loud teachers. Not mean teachers, not rude teachers. Just they have very hard on the ears voices, just loud and set me off or whatever because I'm introverted too, so I'm a quiet person mostly. Um, I'm usually stressed during school, I'm anxious, and that uneasy feeling in your chest. I hate it. I hate it. But today, um, I was like, no, God, I'm just gonna focus on you today because I know that you love me, that your love is never ending, that your love has no limits, no boundaries, you know. And because I know that, I'm just going to focus on that. I'm not going to worry about anything today. I'm not going to think about anything today, or at least I'm not going to think too hard on anything today. So I did that. And whenever a thought would come up, just kind of sang a worship song to myself. The song "Never Been a Moment" by Micah Tyler. So, never been a moment that I was not loved by you, loved by you, loved by you. Yeah, that song, right? So where would I go that I could run from your side? You know that. And come third out of fourth period, I have 4 periods a day. They're each is an hour long, except for third period, which is 2 hours. That's 2 hours. Um, sorry, camera, not here. Camera. Sorry, I'm on an iPad. Forgive me. And it's not upright. It's like to the side. Anyway, come third period, I had no reason to. I had no need to redirect myself. I was completely directed on God. Because before then, that first and second period, I would just have to redirect myself on God because there would always be something in the way. By the time third period came along, I didn't have to redirect myself. I was already on God at that point. And I was already focused on Him at that point. And it came to the point where I was just scrolling through Instagram looking at Christian posts and whatnot. I swear that's what I looked up on Instagram. I have friends in the comment section who can attest to that. Stuff I post on my stories and whatever. Anyway, I was just on Instagram and it hit me. I'm bored. It's so weird feeling bored in a class that's fun because I'm in a zoology class where I hang out with animals and stuff like that. Not all the time, talk about animals most of the time, but the thing is they were talking about a video that me and a few other students had already seen in class previously because it was also an ag class before this, and then there's this ag class. So Mr. Martin, well, Dr. Martin, our teacher, said, to anyone who's already seen the video, you can chill out in the Ag Science Media Center. Like, all right, cool. There's me and 4 other people just chilling in the media center in the Ag building, And I was like, I'm bored. In a class that's chill, in a class that's fun, I'm bored. I have no I don't feel like playing video games. I've seen everything on social media. I've prayed for everyone that I remember needed prayer today. I have nothing I need personal prayer about at the moment. I mean, I've just been praising God all day, and I've been doing that now even through my boredom, but aside from that, I'm not doing anything. I'm bored. And it's a beautiful feeling being bored, knowing that it's from God saying, you've been anxious. I'm going to make you bored because I want you to feel something different than your anxiety because that's not from me. The anxiety is not from me. That's from the enemy. That's to distract you from me. I'm going to take that from you. You can choose to feel happy bored, sad, anything else, but no more anxiety. That's pointless. And I was bored. And it's a great feeling being bored because you realize I don't feel anxious. I've never been so happy to feel bored because I find that what I've realized today, once I got home from school a few hours later, near the end of the night, about an hour or two before this, what I realized is that whenever you're not happy or angry or sad, you're either bored or stressed and anxious. Whenever there's no other emotion going on, you're just bored. And so, boredom should be treated as a treasure because it's basically God saying, stop, relax, there's nothing to be anxious about, you're freaking out over nothing. All these teachers that bother you, all this work that stresses you out, it's meaningless. It has no worth, no value. The criticisms of others are worthless. Other people's opinions are worthless. Their beliefs about you are worthless. There's nothing compared to me. My opinion about you is the only one that matters, and I love you dearly and without border, without, restriction. Like, I love you unconditionally. That's all that matters. So just focus on that. Focus on my love for you and nothing else. I was like, all right, cool. And I was doing that. And I felt bored. And I was happy that I was feeling bored because it was something other than anxiety, which is possibly the worst emotion to have. Because at least in anger, anger is the most passionate and bravest emotion. So you don't feel anxious and timid when you're angry. You feel brave and, if anything, cocky when you're angry. You feel overconfident. You feel pissed off. You feel like you could speak your point and then ruin someone's day. Sadness has a little bit to do with anxiety, but you're just grieving yourself and you're sad. It's nothing necessarily anxious about it. Happiness is happiness, obviously. And then there's anxiety. Anxiety is horrible because it's worthless. It's useless. Anxiety is a useless emotion. And then there's boredom, when there's no emotions attached and it's just God and you. They say, pick how you want to feel, but you're not allowed to be anxious. Sorry to keep looking over here. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. So next time you feel bored, just look up and say thank you. Because what would you rather be? Bored or stressed out? Make sure to like, subscribe. I'm going to be doing some voice impersonations and singing stuff later on in the week, hopefully maybe Saturday or something. And yeah, God bless.